today's Between Master and Disciples, the true possession of spiritual practitioners will be presented in English, with subtitles in Arabic, Aulaxese or Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Croatian, Czech, Slovak, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish and Thai. Célèbre pour sa déclaration des droits de l'homme et du citoyen, la France a mis au premier plan les principes de liberté, d'égalité et de fraternité. En tant que nation, la France a offert au monde de grandes contributions culturelles, scientifiques et humanitaires. Plusieurs éminents individus d'origine française ont incarné l'esprit de solidarité mondiale à travers des organisations remarquables telles que Médecins sans frontières et Emmaüs International. Durant sa tournée mondiale de conférences en 1993, le maître suprême Ching Hai a accepté l'invitation de chercheurs de vérité sincères à visiter cette ancienne terre de romance et d'histoire colorée pour partager sa sagesse et sa connaissance de la vérité. Nous vous invitons à présent à suivre la discussion entre le maître suprême Ching Hai et les membres de notre association lors d'un rassemblement international à Paris, en France, le 24 décembre 2007, intitulé « Ce que possèdent réellement les pratiquants spirituels ».
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Master, I'm forever talking to people on the street, and many times I give out the sample booklets. Mm-hmm. And it's a man, he's like 73 years old, but all of his mentality and all of his
in order, yeah,
things
okay.
In order. And he was wanting to do the convenient method. I mentioned it, and he said, I can stop eating 10 days right now. And I'll make a commitment right now.
Yeah.
And we made arrangements for him to come to the meeting, and something happened.
Yeah.
And then he hurt his back.
Yeah.
And now he's going to have surgery.
Oh.
Can I make a special arrangement to do the convenient method at his place?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Thank you.
If that's what you want to do, I do it for love. Okay? See, when you want to come to God, things always happen. Oh, yeah. Tell him to be a vegetarian for all. Why only 10 days? If he's so sincere. Yes. Who? No? Nobody. Here.
This question, I am only asking it because something you said reminded me. Years ago, I could hear people's thoughts, mostly just in as they pertain to me. Mm-hmm. And so if they had a misgiving about me, I could correct it. I could hear what they thought of me and correct it. And I got initiated, and I thought I shouldn't be able to do that anymore, so I cut it. I stopped. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I cut far more than I intended to, cut more of the connection to the universe than... I feel like a lot more disappeared. Would it be okay if I welcomed that back in, or should I just let it be?
If you keep wanting to listen to people's thoughts.
Yeah, I don't want that back necessarily. I want the other connections that I had that I think were related to that.
Like what?
I could always sort of go up and feel connected to God in a way that I just still can't seem to do, or I could pick pieces of information out. I felt like I could tap into things and bring them to me. And I'm just, I feel still lonely. I don't know. I feel like I cut off too much.
Okay, then don't cut.
Is it okay?
See how it go, if you feel better, if you're more connected with God or not, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, yes. But don't reveal it to anyone, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Just for you, huh?
Yes.
If you get better, then fine. But if it get worse in meditation, then you really have to cut it, huh?
Okay.
Just cut the connection.
It's been a long time.
Just with human. Just with human, not with God, huh?
Okay.
Try to trim it, not cut.
Okay.
Trim around it.
Okay. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Why? I just want to say I love it when you talk about your dog so much, because it really has helped me understand my dog.
Yeah?
I found him, and I think he's a Maltese Cross Terrier, and we named him Benny after your Benny.
Oh.
But it's funny how you were talking yesterday, how you've got to protect them in case they hurt someone else and then something happens to them.
Sure. No, I'm talking about big dogs, huh? My small dog, there is no problem. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So why?
My dog bit the postman.
Oh, it did? So small? Okay, so what happened?
Yeah, the postman got very angry and said, I'm going to report this.
Oh God. And then?
And I haven't heard anything. But he's been lately been a bit aggressive. He bit another dog in a park.
Oh, really?
And since I've had him, well, he found me. I found him in a park lost.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what happened to him before that.
Yeah, I understand.
But he can be very aggressive with other dogs.
Understand, yes.
But very protective of me and my family.
Understand, yes.
And I think he's getting a little bit old.
Yes.
Too.
Yes. So.
But yeah, just wondering why he's like
what
that.
do you feed him? No, it's his background that make him like that. He's been harassed.
Oh, really?
He hasn't been loved. Yeah, of course, and he become habit. You just tell him, you don't need to worry here. I protect you and nothing will happen, yeah? I try not to open the door when the postman came. If you know his habit, you trim it, okay? You protect him, all right?
Yeah.
Most of my dogs are okay, it's just the new dogs. They are a little bit protective and aggressive, yeah? They haven't been loved. They don't trust human too much, yeah? But the bigger dog, you know, so the horse, yeah? The mini horse dog, he's very good with human now. But still I'm careful, you see? Before, he doesn't want any human nearby. But now anybody come to my house, he's wagging tails and I go and lick him and kiss him right away. Give him paw, shake hand, all that. Yeah, he trusts human now because he's been loved and he know he's secure. I know already. He could mistakenly bite people even though he didn't want to. So I have to guard him. In that case, I have to tell him, don't touch any human or you will die. You bite me, okay, I forgive you. But if you bite somebody else, maybe they kill you. You understand? Because in many countries, the law protects human more than you, more than dogs. You are nothing to many people. You are nothing. You must understand that. You are my treasure, but you're nothing to somebody else. Nothing to many people outside. You don't go near human. You don't touch them. You don't need to protect me. You just have to be quiet, stay away from human. Oh, I was so scared, you know, because some of my dogs also protect him. So I have to protect all of them. Everywhere I go, the first thing I do is fence the yard. Okay? Before I fence the yard, I put them all on leash and hold it tight so they don't run away from the caretaker or from me. And after the yard is done, then they can run more free. The first thing I do is fence the yard. That's that. Okay? And I put the electricity box, telephone, everything, the mailbox outside of the fence. I lock my gate and everything. I put the sign, beware of my dogs. Yes, something like that. Do you understand me? Because the dogs can be friendly, but sometimes some people are bad. They just bite. Yeah, they know that bad person. Maybe not that bad to you, but the bad energy, and they sense it, and they just bite, okay? Or maybe you're just too near, and they just bite. Or the person too near, and their defensive system, you know, automatic, they just bite. They're so faithful to the caretaker only. Or the other dog, the new one, they're all very nervous and aggressive to human. To some human, yeah, but I don't know who, so I also have to protect them. And another thing is, if I know like that, I cannot give a chance. And he also was aggressive with one passerby before, and a neighbor, so once like that, so I have to be careful with all my dogs. My 5 dogs, they're less aggressive now, yeah, because they're more used to with me and they're more confident. It's my house, my master, nothing can happen to me. But the new dogs, they are still more nervous. But he's exceptional. The big one is better than the other 3 new ones. Yeah, I have more new one, yeah. There were other 3, yeah, and the Solo is the biggest one. But he's the best of them. Because after he learned to trust human already, now everyone come to his house is just for him, to play with him. That's what he think. Yeah, and to give him, you know, a special favorite green vegan bone. Because whenever human come to my house, you know, new disciple or new attendant, I give them a bunch of, the favorite vegan bone of the dog. Okay, first come in, yeah? I tell him first, okay, this guy is coming, he's good, he's going to take care of you. You better be good to him. You have a pocket full of goodie. If you're good, you get some. Okay, and first he come in, I hold on the leash, yeah? And let the person slowly approach with the vegan bone right in front already. And I say, Solo, it's going to be okay, right? And I got the okay with him first. And then the person opened the hand, not give like this, maybe get the finger, So open the hand, vegetarian bone just lay flat on his hand. And he just eat it. But first, he take it and he drop it and then he smell him all over. He say, I don't trust you yet, huh? No, you cannot buy me, huh? But then later, slowly, everybody come, just give him green vegan bone and biscuits, even though forbidden stuff. But for friendship, I allow it to happen. Biscuits, other, sweet stuff and green vegan bone, anything. So now, any human come to my house, he immediately welcome, wagging tail, licking, kissing, all over. But he's an exception, you see? Other dogs, not so easy. And he's so sweet. So he's big, but he's so sweet. Just because he had been chained day and night before, so he was aggressive. Doesn't trust human. Before anybody come, oh, God, it's so difficult to control him. He will want to jump on them. Anybody come in the house at all, except the family member that he already knows, me and a couple. The rest, anybody go near, anybody come to my house is a trauma. But I have to train, like that. And now you don't even need to train. No need green vegan bone, no need biscuits, nothing. Anybody come, he welcome right away. It's like his buddy, he come and give the paw. I shake hand, you see? Shake my hand and he jump on him, slowly and kiss him and welcome him. There was one time because I was so tired and I'm busy. One new attendant come, And I'm too tired, so I put him in his room, when I'm not there, because I said, okay, you just come here and stay in my house for a while, okay? I have no other room, just stay upstairs next to my room. But you don't open this door, okay? There's a big dog horse in there. You don't talk to him, you don't touch him, you don't birdie, nothing, okay? Until I'm ready to let you come in. I'm too tired even to leash him and wait until the friendship begin and give him vegan bone and all that, because I have to be there to watch, you see, until it better. So I'm too tired at that moment, at that period of time. So I let the guy stay in there for days, 2, 3 days, 4 days, and I'm too tired to even talk about the subject. I just put the dog in the other side and he goes through different door, you see. And this door we lock from inside so the dog don't come in. I said, don't you ever touch this door. Just leave it alone. Okay, so the dog can see him, from the other room because our glass door and it's open. His room is big, anyway. The dog's room is big. The human room is small. Well, I don't have a bigger room for the human. Originally, that room, the dog stay, is my office, But later, so many dogs, so I just give them all, and I don't have any more. So there's a small room for the guy. I said, don't just stay up there and go to living room, kitchen, okay, but don't go through that door, don't open, don't go near, don't provoke him. Okay, fine. 4 or 5 days later, I'm better, I'm better, less work and less stress. So I come down and try to give vegan bone or something to this guy and begin the training, And I open the door slowly and hold him, with the leash and get the guy ready with the bone, And what did he do? The big giant horse? He come in, jump right on the guy, kiss him all over. Oh, I don't even care about the bone. He keep holding the bone, but he jump licking him everywhere. And he ignore the bone completely. I was so happy. And it's amazing. So later I said, hey, Zolo, it's a vegan bone. And he just lick it and then continue to lick the guy. Like, I know it, I can do it later. So, And then from that day, every day, you just open the door and just like usual, He come in, the dog come out, it doesn't matter. He and dog all together, it doesn't matter. I was so happy. That is the turning point that I know from then I can trust him now with human. With the human who come in my house. But I'm always careful. It's never hurt, okay? If your dog already bites one postman, the chance that he will bite again. You see, you don't have time to train him to get acquainted with human. If you have time, you train him, then he will trust the human, But I'm worried you don't have enough time and chance to trust everybody who come to your house, you see? So it's better you leash him, okay? When the postman comes, you just leash him, tie him tight in a corner if you don't have a fence, yeah? Or leave him in the house when the postman comes. Or lock him in some room, close it, or kitchen, something, until the postman go away.
The problem is we're renting a house with a small backyard,
Oh.
and he needs to have a bit of activity, so sometimes we throw the ball for him. He wants to chase the ball.
Yeah.
And that's the chance that we took him. The postman went by and went straight for him. And,
oh, my God.
And when he's in the house, he looks up at the window and he just barks at everyone that walks past.
He barks.
Yeah, he's just a guard dog all the time.
Tense up, yeah. You see, maybe he has been abused by human before, that's why. You see, my big dog, when he first comes, he bites anybody at all. Anybody. Yeah. But now he doesn't, you see? Now he doesn't. Now I'm worried human might abuse him because he's so sweet and gentle and, very docile now. And for that, I also have to protect him. In case some bad guy, Some people, they snatch dog to sell for laboratory and all that. You never know even. If your dog too aggressive, no good. If your dog is too sweet, no good. You always keep an eye on him, on your dogs, yeah? Not because he's aggressive only, but if he's too sweet, also no good, eh? He's vulnerable to bad human. They might poison him. They might give him bad stuff. Or they might snatch him away from you, and then you die. Just keep an eye on him all the time. If you can ask your landlord to fence a simple yard, and he will be okay. Just don't do anything expensive. Just buy a row of, those iron fence. Those with... some are very big holes, very cheap, and one row, and you just put 2 or 3 iron pole, about this big. You can buy in Home Depot, bricolage, Home Depot. Yeah, and you just knock it down with the hammer, 2, 3, and then you tied it on, and you can always remove it easily. Yeah, that's it. He knows the limit. He can run in the backyard, but he won't jump on people. Yeah. And for such a small dog, it's just half a meter we do, or something. It doesn't look very bad. You don't buy those a thick fence, so it look like a fence. You buy those with a big hole like this, and it look almost invisible. Okay? Yeah. All right. It don't take long. You can do it yourself even. Yeah. Or you and your husband, or you and a friend have very quick. Yeah? Sometimes you don't need, if you have trees, you can just tie it on the tree loosely, yeah? It's fine. Just so that he knows the limit. Yeah. Okay? All right. Any other cat?
My dog loved greenies, and then they changed the formula.
They changed?
The ones that we can get in Canada.
Yeah.
But now they put gelatin in it.
Oh.
So I don't get it anymore, and she really misses it. I've emailed them a lot. Yeah.
Oh, so it's the same one that I got now?
They're softer now because dogs were choking or something, so now they're...
Softer?
Yeah.
And they put gelatin?
Very hard, and now they're gelatin.
Oh, but there are still plenty without gelatin. Buy something else.
I've been just really looking to get one.
There are different kind of greenies.
Yeah.
Maybe they made it also in Taiwan without gelatin. You ask if they can send a box.
Okay.
Okay? You ask them at least if they know it or not. Because recently they sent me some from Taiwan. Just ask in internet if anybody know about a greenie vegetarian bone without gelatin. Please tell us quick.
UK is good.
UK is good?
in UK that I accessed on internet. Yeah.
What a pity. Yeah. Just write to the company and tell them don't put gelatin.
Done.
You did?
Yeah.
They don't change.
They don't listen. No.
If enough people write in, maybe they change. Because one time, I think one of the chocolate company put animal stuff in it. And a lot of the vegan people write to them, or vegetarian people write to them, and then they stop. They change. Yeah, it helps, but you do your best. Otherwise, tell your dogs you're sorry. Give him something else.
No, but that's true what you say, that the same company, Nylabone, they said that there was so much request for vegetarian dog products that they're putting out some new ones.
Yeah, okay.
That was supposed to be in September, but they haven't hit Canada yet. So,
okay.
So things are getting
Ask
better.
them when they're hitting it. Also tell them, please send me a box quick, my dog are dying. Oh, well, I'm so sorry that the world is not the way we want. But try your best. Okay, call the company. Ask your friend, your initiate people, call in different time all the time. Make them feel like a lot of people calling. And maybe one day you hit a good manager who have a dog, who are vegetarian dog, and who are vegetarian. Maybe he have an influence. Okay. Yeah? Okay.
Thank you.
Email. Send letter. Yeah?
That's the secret.
Yeah, call ask CDJ to help you.
I just keep saying the same thing. My dog is very sad.
Yeah.
They're getting tired of the sad.
Maybe. Who knows? Yeah. Sometimes people have to write hundreds of letters before they get a response to anything. Anything else, like life and death story? Dogs, cat? I listen.
Shayna, the dog, we gave her one of the Shining World Hero Awards.
Yes.
She's half wolf.
Yes.
She's half wolf, and she saved her caregiver lives.
Yes.
Yeah. I live nearby, so I went to give the award.
Yes.
And she is such an enormous dog, like 180 pounds or 160 pounds, just huge. Her tail is this big around. And her caregiver only weighs about 90 pounds, this little old lady.
Yeah.
And when all of the initiates went and the dog came in, you felt so peaceful. The dog was so peaceful and kind. And, you weren't afraid of her at all, even though she's so enormous. I'd never seen Shayna,
Shayna, okay.
I'd never seen a dog that big. She's so huge.
Oh, really?
And we had the coats that you made.
You haven't seen my dog, that's why. He eat direct from the table. Yeah. It's so tall. He just leak on from the table. Look at what is it?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. It's as higher than the table. A big eating picnic white table, plastic white table with a hole in the middle. Yeah. He direct on top of it. His head is about like this. He look around and say, "What do you have for dinner?" The table is shorter than him. He don't need no chair, nothing. And then what happened?
So you had made the coats for her?
Yes.
And she was laying very peacefully, and I thought, I'll put the coat on now. Mm-hmm. And I reached for her paw, and she growled at me. Mm. And every cell in my body just stopped, time stopped. I was so terrified. She's so huge.
Yeah.
And her caregiver, it seemed like she was a million miles away, said to me, her paw is injured from when she saved us. So that she was trying to protect herself.
Oh, okay.
But it was so terrifying. And I sat down. I was so shaken. Yeah, and I sat down on the chair, and she came over and put her paw on me to apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes.
But I was so scared. I was like, "What is she doing? What is she doing?" I was so
yeah,
frightened.
I know.
But she was just, she made it clear
she
that she was sorry.
Yes,
that she had.
It's just like automatic reaction. She didn't mean to scare you.
Yeah, and it's so sweet. She came to apologize. I was just.
I know. When she growled, don't touch that part. That's what she meant only. But because he's so huge, and you don't know her, of course. So. Actually, it's like that. When you see another dog, no matter how sweet they look, because the caretaker is there. So maybe they try to also protect the caretaker, also tell you, keep the distance, don't touch me, because sometimes people just touch at random and no respect, and they don't like that. They're just like human. If somebody come and just pop your head like that, you don't like, Just because they're small size and they're cute, people just come and kick them around, pull their tail, or just pop their head like that. It's no good. So you have to ask the caretaker. First, ask for permission. Yeah? Some caretaker don't like you to touch their dog at random. Yeah, my dog, for example, the Australian Shepherd, he's friendly to people. He don't growl or anything like that. But if they want to touch him, he just hide behind me. He just want to show that. That's the limit, okay? I say hello to you. That's good enough. Don't touch me. Because some people, bad energy, they also don't like, you see. So when you want to touch some other dog, you have to ask the caretaker permission and ask if it's okay, if she's friendly, if we can touch her or not, you see. It's the best like that, okay?
Yeah, she had a whole technique where the dog would be outside and she'd have everybody sit down and then she'd let the dog in and she'd come running and she was so friendly. Yeah. But just so she could see that everybody was there and she wasn't going to knock anybody down or anything. Yeah. So she had a whole sort of way to introduce the dog.
Yeah, but every dog is different, huh? My little dog, Maltese, he's friendly to absolute everything that moves. Especially human. And he knows who's sad and who's not. He's especially kind to lonely kids, there's some sad people inside, and he would come and comfort and lick and hug and all that. I have an attendant, I told you, he pretend to cry, when I scold him, just for fun, sometimes. And then he pretend to cry, and then Benny come, worry all over him, jump over him, kiss him, hug him, and stay with him, play with him, bring toys, stuff like that, yeah? And I have another dog, Happy. She's absolutely friendly with everybody. She would never hurt a fly. But if somebody go near, suddenly she would bark. And I'm surprised that she even barks at the people. Because she's so friendly, and she especially have a soft spot for older people, senior citizens. If she see any older person, with the can or something like that walking by, she will go, oh, oh, oh. She would love to come out and lick them, kiss them. But one day I took her out on the beach, There was nobody. Then suddenly some people, older people go by, and she almost knocked them over because she jumped on them and wanted to lick and kiss them. And they were so scared because I didn't see anybody approaching. Suddenly from a corner of another street, some people were coming, and she just get loose from me, because nobody. Yeah, and I hold the leash not too tight. If I'm in the public, I always hold the leash. It's better. Because it's not just to protect protect my dog. In case she jump on the wrong people or jump on wrong dog, or she jump away somewhere and the car hit her or anything, So if I'm in the public area with our friends, I always have my dogs on leash. Small, big, or alike. Just to protect my dogs, eh? Okay. Every dog is different. It's like that, yeah? And even my friendly dog, I'm still worried, because some people, sometimes she jump on people like that. She means friendly only, but she's so strong, she can knock me over, sometimes. She looks so small like that, but when she jump on you, she feels very, very strong. So if an old lady or something, you have to be careful with dogs, yeah? With some people, they don't like dogs also, they're afraid of dogs because they've been bitten or something. Some people just don't like animals, They think dirty and low class, so just distance themselves. So always when you go out, keep him on leash, okay? So he doesn't bite other dog as well, okay? Keep it tight, yeah? When you see other dog, you tighten the leash. And you say, no, stay, yeah? And you steer him somewhere else then, okay? Yeah. Some dogs are like that.
The other thing, Master, is if I take him up to the shops, just tie him up to a chair or something if I go in the shop. I don't like to do it, but I bought a little muzzle. I don't like putting it on him. Yeah. But some parents just let their children go up to
I know. You put a muzzle on.
Children.
Yeah, I know. You put the muzzle on. It's best. It's best.
To protect him.
Yeah, you have to.
The muzzle on,
yes.
Children can just run up to any dog.
I know.
And like you said, they'll just go up and sort of touch the dog or hit the dog.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
And they pull the tail and all that stuff. The children are bad sometimes. And then woe to the dog if you growl at him or beat him or bleed him. Oh, God, then your dog will be in trouble. They don't care what child is right or wrong, naughty or not. The dog is the fault. Always the dog is the trouble. Yeah? So we always have to protect the dog, okay? Talking about dog protect you is all wrong. You have to protect your dog because their life is not as worth as a human in this kind of society. So if you love your dog, you have to protect them. Truly, it's like that. So one time I was very mad at one center that they adopted 2 dogs just to protect them. I said, what? So what do you imagine, huh? You imagine these 2 dogs will come out and take the bullet for you? Or get bitten by the thieves for you, get cutthroat for you? Is that what you imagine? That's how they protect you? Yeah? Instead of your life? Because if the dog come out and bark at the thieves and all that, the thief might kill them. So what kind of protection do you want? So you adopt the dogs because you love the dogs, yeah? Not because you want the dog to protect you. You have to protect the dogs. That's your responsibility to protect your family member. They're smaller. They're more helpless. They don't have any right, like a human right. If a dog and a human fight and they always side on the human side and would kill the dog or jail the dogs or do something to the dog, but they don't do it to human. Even the human were just abusing the dog, kick the dog or provoke the dog or something. They don't care about that. In our society, dogs are still less than humans, so you have to protect him. If it's too bad to go shopping, then don't go shopping. And if you go shopping, put muzzle on. It won't hurt him. It will protect him. I put my dog's muzzle on when I have to go in hotel or on the street. I do that. You understand me? Especially the one that might bite. You see, even now he's friendly to humans, but I don't know if he's friendly to everybody or not. He's friendly to people who come to my house because I told him first. Okay, there's somebody coming. He's good. He's my disciple. He's going to be your buddy. He will fit you. He'll be good to you. And he knows it, okay? But on the street, somebody step on him or go next to him or touch him by chance, and he might just reaction, automatic. He would just go like this. And he's so big. If he just crush you like this, you're wounded and bleeding already. And people will go, oh, the dog bite me, bad dog, police, 911, and then the dog is doomed. Did you ever see anybody that get a dog bite and the dog have any chance? No. No chance. If it bite badly and something happen, the dogs are always the one who die. Yeah? Get bad treatment, get taken away, get jail, everything. Oh, horrible. So protect your pets, okay? Cats, dogs, I like. Birds also. Birds, they bite too, huh? They bite stranger. My bird didn't, but always have to be careful, huh? Always careful. It's the best to protect your pets. Then your family member, they're smaller. They don't have the right. They don't have protection that you have. You see? You got to protect him. Okay? Understand, everybody? Yeah? All right. You must protect the dog. It's a paradox, contrary to what people are thinking, the trend of society. But that's the way it is. Yeah? If you are my disciple, you protect your dogs. You protect dog. Not dog protect you. He will do it anyway if he can, if he has to, but it's not the motive of you having a dog. Okay? Yeah. All right. Cat, bird, chicken. Anything else? You seem to be wide awake, huh? You okay, huh? All right, we take a break anyway, 5 o'clock, okay?
Thank you, Mike.
All right, you're welcome. Is that for me or for dogs? I love you too. I love you too if you behave good. No, actually it's easy to please me, no? Just common sense. I just don't do anything. Nonsense, yeah? Is it easy to make me happy? Yes. You just yourself be happy. And don't make any extra. Yeah, okay? Or don't force me to take the candy when I say no already. I'm busy and I don't need it, okay? Not because you want me to have a candy that I have to have a candy, that I have to acknowledge that you are just a kind person. You understand this? It's a nuisance. It's not a big thing to break a relationship in your house, also the same. A husband and wife is the same. Not a big thing that break a relationship. It's just those nuisance ego, yeah? Okay? Ciao, ciao. Thank you. I miss you. Thank you. See, I'm very easy, no? Huh? Easy going person, no? Fun loving, right? Yeah, no problem. See you guys.
Téléspectateurs splendides, merci d'avoir été parmi nous pour cet épisode d'Entre Maîtres et Disciples. Et restez avec nous sur Supreme Master Télévision, que le divin vous apporte beauté et vertu. Splendid viewers, our thankfulness for your presence for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. May beauty and virtue be your gifts from the divine.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.